In this video, we discuss about precedence and associativity of operators. Each operator in C language contains precedence and associativity. So we discuss one by one. Precedence means in an expression, if more than one operator occurs, then precedence decides which operator is executed first. That means which operator is given first priority and which operator is given second priority, and so on. So the order of execution and the priority of execution is decided by the precedence. So if more than one operator occurs in a particular expression, then precedence decides which one is executed first, second, and so on. Now coming to associativity, in some cases in an expression the operators with equal precedence occurs. In such cases associativity comes into action. It decides in which direction operators are to be evaluated if operators with equal precedence occurs in an expression. That means in the first case, if precedence cannot decide, then associativity comes into action. That means if equal precedence operators occur in an expression, then associativity decides in which direction the operators are evaluated or executed. There are only two directions, left to right or right to left. They are called as left to right associativity, right to left associativity. So we see with an example to clarify both precedence and associativity. So I am giving a one simple expression. Int a is equal to 1 plus 2 into 3. Now I print a value. So can you guess what would be a value? So I am printing a value. So the way a value will be, so I am running this particular program. So a value is 7. Now what happened here? So I am writing this particular statement. We got 7. Why we got 7 here? Why it is not 1 plus 2? Actually, in this particular expression, plus is the first operator and asterisk is the second operator. That means addition is first operator and multiplication is the second operator. But what we have got here, first 2 into 3, 6 is done, and 6 is added to 1. That means first multiplication operator is done even though it is in the last place. Even though plus is in the first place, it is done in the last. So here comes precedence and associativity. So we see with an example. So I am giving simple example. In the later videos, we discuss about different types of operators and their precedence and associativity. Now in this example, there are two operators, plus and star. So plus is meant for addition and star is meant for multiplication. So out of these two operators, star is given first priority and plus is given second priority. So this is the hierarchy of operators. So this is called as precedence. So precedence tells in an expression if different operators encounter which is given first priority. So when coming to star and plus, star is given, that means asterisk is given first priority and plus is given second priority. So that's why first of all 2 into 3 is executed. So this expression becomes 1 plus 6 and then 1 plus 6 is executed and finally the answer becomes 7. So this is the purpose of precedence. So precedence tells in this particular expression asterisk is given first priority. So first of all this should be executed and then plus should be executed. So this is the precedence value. Now coming to associativity. Now assume that instead of using star, I will write plus here, the same plus. Now I run this program. So we got output 6. Now we see how this is executed. So again I am writing A is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. Here there is only one operator plus, there is no other operator. Okay. So both of them are plus, that means both are having equal priority, that means both are having equal precedence. Then how can we decide whether to do 1 plus 2 first or to do 2 plus 3 first? Okay, so we cannot decide. So in such cases, if the operator with equal precedence comes, then we need to use associativity. Now what associativity tells here? The associativity of arithmetic operators is from left to right. The associativity of arithmetic operators. So we see later what is the precedence and associativity of different operators. So for this example, the associativity of arithmetic operators is from left to right. That means, so both are having plus, both are having equal precedence. Then first of all, the execution, the evaluation should start from left to right. That means, first of all, 1 plus 2 is executed. That means we get value 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3. So the final value becomes 3 plus 3 and total value becomes 6. So in this fashion, precedence and associativity comes into action. So precedence tells which operator should be executed first, second and so on. That means it tells the priority of operators, and associativity tells in which direction the operators are to be evaluated, either from left to right or from right to left.